has shown it into lap 3. DeMars, young driver, doing really, really well. The second time the 21 had issues the last time he was in it. He says he's just trying to get some laps, looking pretty good. Rafty always a front runner in the one car right now in that final transfer spot, but he has got the youngster, but no stranger to come to the front, and Coy Valise in fourth. Look to the inside off of 4, but nothing there. Valise again, trying to get that forward bite going a little better off of turn 2. Valise is there, slides it in just underneath the 1 with 2 laps remaining for Bauman. What a race. We got heating up for that final transfer spot. Speaking of which, DeMars up front. He is not giving up on his first career heat race win. He's got a third mile to do it. 1 to go for Bauman. Bauman from the front row, 3-wheeling it down the back stretch. Ratke one look inside, but it's going to be Jonathan Bauman with the heat race win. You know, big difference there for the 21 and the 1. Ratke gets by DeMars. That'll put DeMars back in the field. He'll be the third and final transfer spot, but that'll put him probably about the 6th or 7th row-ish. 7th row for DeMars. Second, Ratke, and the winner of picking up his first heat race win of the season in the Gandrew Automotive IMCA Northern Sport Mods. It is Jonathan Bauman out of Sheboygan. We've got 2 more IMCA Northern Sport Mod heat races. And then we will be going in the class they call Too Tough to Tame, the IMCA stock cars. Coming in tonight with 40 cars in the Ampleton Camping Center IMCA stock cars. Again, later in the season, we got the King of the Creek for the IMCA stock cars, the Big Knights. All right, IMCA Sport Mod rolling. Here we go. Dakota Johnson on the 40J out of Burnett. On the pole outside going to be Cole Thomas out of Franklin. Believe that's near Milwaukee. In the 91. Oh, Hacksaw, Jerry Dugan, the 19. Heat race win. Last Saturday on the opener, trying to do 2 for 2. Inside row number 2, he's got the 2x4 all ready to go. Outside, Jared Spalding, former street stock driver. 7 feature wins in the street stocks last year. He said, doing so far, so good. Made all the features down in Iowa, so he said a pretty good start to the season. Caden Besaw, the 10K, outside Zach Robb out of Anago. Nick Zadroik, Travis Schmidt, always fast in the 3. And Dustin Marquardt, the 24. Again, 10 cars, 8 laps, we're racing. Braden Lemieux, wow. I'm getting older and they're getting younger. Braden Lemieux, the 18L, starting in the 10th spot. Got a lot of work to do. 8 cars. We got 4 wide out of turn number 4. Jerry Dugan's got the spot, but it's a lot of feature winners right behind him. The 10 of Besaw, he's won. Spalding has won. Rob, obviously no stranger to Sport Mod victory lane as we roll into lap 3. Johnson, your little bobble there for the 40J as he entered into 1. The 91 Cole Thomas staying with. What a battle. Here comes Rob taking a peek inside of Jerry Dugan. Hacksaw says, no, not quite yet, buddy. Rob gonna have to back out. Good run for Dugan off of turn number 2. Spalding looking very good early on in his Sport Mod career. Again, only 3 cars going tonight. Main event, 48 Sport Mods for a regular Saturday night show. The best of the best are here, and right now, Johnson's showing the way. Rob, that time, is not getting robbed at the spot. Maybe not. Oh, Hacksaw Jerry Dugan back to the inside. Little crisscross as we go with 2 laps remaining from Tracy Trewin. 1 and 2, what a show. The battle for the final transfer spot, just as good. Cole Thomas not giving up for the heat race win. He wants his picture taken from Marion Dan Lewis. 1 lap remaining for Johnson. Johnson going to fight off. Little bit of a loose there. Off of turn number 2. Cole Thomas can't do anything with it. Final time for 3 and 4. Your winner going to be Dakota Johnson. Well, Spalding, B-Saw, and you don't see this guy having to run a B main a lot. Zachary Robb, he'll be coming through one of the B mains a little bit later on. Your 3 cars, heat race win last week. Fends off Robb for that 3rd spot. It's Hacksaw, Jerry Dugan, Cole Thomas in second, 91, and Dakota Johnson picking up the heat race number 4 win. Entering the Tri-County Heating, Johnny Vapes, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Victory Lane. Now, 5th and final, Gandrew Automotive IMCA Northern Sport Mods come this way. Like I said, 186 cars. We're keeping this baby rolling tonight. Every night, yes, every night, yeah. Yep. Taylor Hochschild out of Greenville, the 26 on the pole. Logan Thays, the 44, outside out of Luxembourg in the 44. James Bone, former 4-cylinder driver, inside row number 2 in the 19B. Outside, it's Jake Carpenter out of Green Bay, the 53. Inside row number 3, keep an eye on him. The 07, Corey Kempkes out of Appleton. Chris Kupta, the 23, second place last week. Keep an eye on him. We got Jim Zadroik, former modified driver. Mike McPherson, Tommy Rintz. Here we go. One final time for 8 laps. Final 3 out of your heat races. Thays with a great jump on the 26 of Hochschild. Off the backstretch, he's got the momentum, and he will lead lap number 1, the 44. Carpenter, good run for him for the first lap from 4th to 3rd. Inside of Hochschild, the 26. Kuchta, after runner-up finish last week, he finds himself in that 4th spot. With 6 laps remaining, it's all Logan Thays right now. Now, James Bohm. Inside of turn 4, we stay green. Great job on the sportsmanship. Logan Thays likes it. We all like it. Carpenter is now snuck by in the 53. Getting the old point average back. Again, Hochschild is in the show right now. You want to be in the top 2 for your point average. Halfway home. It's Logan Thays. Jake Carpenter took a little bit of time to get past Hochschild, the 26, and now he's got his sights set on the leader, and here he comes. Right now, it's right pedal down the whole time. Carpenter's cut that lead in half. Tip of the green, 2 to go for Logan Thays. It was about 10 car lengths. It was about 8, 5, let's say 3 to 2 now. And we got a lap car in the way. Thays going to have to go to the bottom. 1 lap remaining. Thays and Carpenter one more time around. Carpenter, little push on the 53, going to cost him. Can he come back? What a run for the 53 off of turn number 2. Logan Thays, final time through 3 and 4. The heat race win. Well, what a run. Well, just goes to show you, as we said, 48 cars. Last week's runner-up. Chris Kuchta going to be in one of the B mains. He will start on the pole. But some unwanted laps going to be on that, as anything can happen in any race. We know that. Hochschild, the 26, will be in the main event, starting 15th. What do we got here? Second, Jake Carpenter, another good run. And Logan Thays. Thays picking up the win out of Luxembourg. I believe the 3rd year now in the IMCA Sport Mods. So good run for him as he'll enter the Johnny Vapes, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Tri-County Heating, Victory Lane. And the class they call Too Tough to Tame. The fenders are going to be tested. The durability of the bumpers also tested. And just taking a couple times. Let them see the track working in a little bit. Top to bottom, this thing is going to be a race. Again, 186 cars. Tuned in tonight. Make sure you're getting something to eat, get something to drink, stay warm. Angie and I have only cuddled for 10 minutes up here. Huh, Ange? Not bad. Well, the Appleton Camping Center, IMCA stock cars, 4 heat races, 40 cars. There might have been a couple latecomers, we'll have to see. And we got Ryan Besaw in the 10. Okay, there we go. We got Kenny Harju out of the pier. Was supposed to be up front. He is relegated to the back. So we got Ryan Besaw at 10B. Flying Phil Mott, the 21M. Inside row number 2 will now be Austin Jansen. Luke Lemons, the 007. Keep an eye on the 20. Now in the IMCA stock cars, also Brandon Schmidt. The 21C going to be Cole Charneski. Logan Leary, the 216. Cody Potter, the 57. We got Hot Rod Snellenberger. And again, Kenny Harju to the back. 10 cars. We're taking 4. Throwing it in. And she kind of went off the track a little bit. Mott kind of called it. Backed off. We got 3 wide. The classic call, too tough to tame. We knew we'd see it. Lap 1. Ryan Besaw. Always fast in the IMCA Sport Mods. Uh-oh, something might be a brewing in the 21. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully just a little bit of tire rub. It's Jansen and Luke Lemons for that 3rd spot. We work into lap number 3. We are 2x2, mid-pack, and then some. Here comes Brandon Schmidt. Schmidt inside of Jansen for the 5th spot right now. He's got Cole Charneski in the 4th and final transfer spot. Cody Potter, the 57, former street stock driver, always a sharp-looking car. He's getting used to the big boys of the stock cars. He's coming after a former street stock driver in Jansen. Here comes Schmidt once again inside of Charneski. We got a little rubbing, and we got a lot of racing as Brandon Schmidt peeks inside the 21, both doing a little bit of 3-wheel action. Jansen trying to put somewhere to put it. Nothing right now. Again, 4 cars make tonight's 20-lap Appleton Camping Center main event, and right now it is all Ryan Besaw with 2 laps remaining. Besaw all out front. Almost a straightaway lead. Phil Mott holding it together. Hey, buddy, you got a 3rd mile to keep her. Luke Lemons making a peek to the inside to the white flag. The level of competition is absolutely stacked. And at the front of it, in heat race number 1, it's going to be Ryan Besaw taking the trip to victory lane from on-roll. Yeah, Cole Charneski to go from 7th to a B main, going to finish 1 spot out of the top 4. Your 4 cars transferring. Again, they do have to go over the scale. Brandon Schmidt, the 20 car. We got Luke Lemons in the show. Phil Mott, I'm guessing maybe just a little bit of tire up. She's pretty cold out there, so hopefully gets that all figured out. And also, he's got his first heat race win of the season. Again, always was fast in the sport mods. Now up in the IMCA stock cars with a heat race win. In the Appleton Camping Center IMCA stock cars, let's get it a hand. First win for Ryan Besaw. Well, it is weird to see, early in the season, night 1, night number 2, you're going to see some guys, former champions, maybe had some problems, and they'll be up front. This is the front row. Chris Lowenhagen, the 10L outside, multi-champion. Dave the Bulldozer Bushy, the 21. Row number 2, Larry Karch, John Hines, Aaron Karch, and Tyler Wilson. Alex Krebs to the 40, Brody Polstein, Tyler Rain, and baby Snelly, Devin Snellenberger. Well, Tyler Rain, rough start there. Gonna need a little bit of help. Look at J.J. Hines. You got the mustard, he's got the ketchup. Hines, 57, inside of Lowenhagen. Lap 1 to the Bulldozer. How about the K9? Always sharp, bright fluorescent orange. Shimmy Wilson. He takes down Hines. He takes down Lowenhagen. And now he's got the Bulldozer. Outside, 3-wheeling. Oh. Wilson still your leader. Karch and Hines getting together. And Wilson, Dave Bushy, Lowenhagen, and now Crafts are going to be your 4 cars. Again, they're off the track. Green stays out. Crafts with a look inside of Lowenhagen. Again, Lowenhagen, top 4 make the show. Top 3 get their point average out. Snellenberger from 10th to 5th. Keeping her green, reeled up. Devin Snellenberger in that 5th spot. He's liking the battle between Crapser and Lowenhagen. Unfortunately, Crapser going to get around him, and now he's gone up for that runner-up spot on the 2-1. Oh, Shibby Wilson from about lap 3 or so. Crapser, what a run for the 40. From 7th to now 2nd with 2 to go. Lowenhagen's got the final transfer spot, but baby Snelly says not quite. Snellenberger not going to give up on the rim. White flag, Shibby Wilson. At the line, Snellenberger right there with him. To the outside of Lowenhagen. Good run for the 21. Up front, Tyler Wilson going to take heat race number 2. And we got Crapser, Bushy, and Snellenberger. Well, that was impressive from the 21. All green flag laps from 10th to 4th. Dell and Snellenberger in the show. We got Dave Bushy finishing the 3rd spot. 2nd to the 40. Alex Crapser from 7th to 2nd. And after 8 laps, going from 6th to 1st and into victory lane, it's Tyler Wilson. Well, as we said, he raced number 2 there. Larry Karch, J.J. Hines, always a lot of feature wins and championships. Both have issues there, so they will be coming through one of B mains later, as you can see if you're watching IMCA TV right there. Well, again, 50-50 up and down throughout the grandstands. Half to you. Half to the IMCA Stock Car King of the Creek. Well, heat race number 3 coming on up. Aiden Gretz, the 24. A inside row number 1. Outside, Jordan Parma. Outside row number 1. Once I sold him a racing engine. Yes, that is a true story. That's not a Gregor Goni BS story. I actually sold him a racetrack. Yeah. Inside row number 2, if you guys remember Jamison McDonald, he's inside row number 2, the 59. Outside, Paul Diefenthaler, Nick Bakarma, John Adams, Benji Lacrosse, Jeff Mueller, John Rothman, and Kyle Frederick, stacked from top to bottom. Yeah, the guys in front might want to get going and going quick because this is stacked. We got last week's feature winner. And all the boys. Here comes Diefenthaler throwing it in through the middle. Lap 1 will be Gretz. Gretz, your leader, Diefenthaler. He told me he forgot how to race. I said, I think you'll be just fine. Former street stock ace back into the IMCA stock cars with a peek inside of Aiden Gretz. Gretz up the track. Diefenthaler just not enough. We are working into lap 3. All 10 cars. It'd be a big blanket, but you can almost throw it over them. And right now, to show you the level of competition, Kyle Frederick brings back his backup car, and he's struggling in the 50. Well, at the line, Diefenthaler and Gretz keeping on that beautiful scoreboard right there. 2 by 2 all the way through 3 wide with Jamison McDonald, Bakarma, and Johnny Adams halfway home for Gretz. Well, right now he's rocking that G-Force. Diefenthaler to 2nd, trying something out of 2. Didn't work. Here comes Lacrosse. Lacrosse inside of Parma. Well, Lacrosse going to get that 3rd spot to get his point. Oh, McDonald around with contact with John Rothman in the 16. And we will see our first caution of the night. So my Southern Door math, we did not see our first amber-colored yellow flag there until heat race number 8. Had a couple of close calls. But Rothman, the 16, former Sport Mod, and McDonald coming together in the 59. Again, 8 laps to distance. Everybody looking good. They're here in the race receiver. Where to go? Brett's your leader. Lacrosse, Diefenthaler. All right, going to take one more lap. There we go. So Gretz, as you will see, again, this is our first caution, will have the lead all by himself a little bit later on. Second place we'll choose later on tonight. For now, it's Diefenthaler. Again, he's a former street stock champion. Back into the IMCA stock cars. The outside, no introduction. Greatest hair in the game. It's Benji Lacrosse. But Parma behind him, he had a good season last year. Jordan Parma, they are your top 5 cars. Parma, the final transfer spot. Got a little bit of work to do. 3 reps remaining for Gretz. All gas and go for the 54. Gretz there, not going to give it up. But Karma going to throw 4 wide down the backstretch. 4 cars for 4s. We got 4 cars for 5th. 2 laps remaining. Diefenthaler to the lead. Paul Diefenthaler. I knew he hadn't forgot it. He's got it on the top, but here comes Lacrosse. But Karma down low. 3 men for 1 spot. Lacrosse throws it in. Up in front. He likes that line to the white flag. Lacrosse going to take the lead at the white flag right there in front of Diefenthaler. But Karma, he's there. Will they have anything for the 54? Gretz has the final transfer spot. Mueller right there. The win to Benji Lacrosse. Well, after all that, wow. The blood is flowing after that one. He gets involved. A little issue there, but he gets back. In the top 4, John Rothman will be your 4th and final transfer car. Paul Diefenthaler, Nick Bakarma all right there. Diefenthaler will beat Bakarma at the line for 2nd, but they're all chasing the 54 of Benji Lacrosse, picking up the heat race win here in the Johnny Vapes O'Reilly Auto Parts Tri-County Heating Victory Lane. He's going to go get his picture taken. Again, Dan and Mary Lewis doing all the track photography, have done a great job for years.